Hello, my name is Kyle Bradshaw and welcome to MotoCity. Today I want to take you on a walk around of these two amazing motorcycles from KTM. We have the 890 Adventure and the 890 Adventure R. Now just over 3 months ago, I had the opportunity to spend 3 separate weekends on this amazing machine. It was the rally version and it was so much fun. Woo! 129 miles on this brand new machine. Wow, this motor's smooth. It revs up to the RPMs quick. It's right here, third gear, come to this corner, downshift into second, and the motor just super smoothly combines those two together. Designated route, Rowler Trail, Black Diamond. Now there are so many differences between the 790 Adventure and the 890 Adventure, it's ridiculous when it comes to the motor. We're going to get to all those features here in just a second, but before we get to that, let me give you my first ride impressions on this amazing machine. That was a blast. Well, off to the right of us here is Bouquet Canyon, or Bouquet Reservoir. We're on Bouquet Canyon Road. We just got done hammering some Black Diamond trails out at Roller Flats. I'd never been there, and that terrain is no joke. This bike is a lot of fun to ride. I'm going to say that overall power, significantly more power. The suspension is extremely plush, and that's my favorite part about these big adventure bikes, is the fact that we could be out there, mosh it up with the dirt bikes, having a great time, then come back out to the road and peel home and, you know, keep up with sport bikes and battle it out here in the canyons as we have a spirited and fun ride back to the house. The most striking thing I found when riding the 890 Adventure was the refinements that KTM has made to the motor. Overall rideability, I think, has been improved at least 30%. So right now I'm standing up, just getting a feel for how maneuverable it feels, kind of at a slow speed. Just cruising some fire roads here. Wow. Suspension right there. On many of the big bikes that I've ridden, that little suspension, that little drop right there would have G'd out. My 1190 for sure. The suspension on this thing's pretty dialed from the factory. Dude, that is a lot of fun. The 790 Adventure felt a little bit raw, a little bit ragged, a little bit raw. Which is what you expect from KTM. Nice work. There are so many improvements that KTM has made to the inside of this motor from that of the 790. It really has taken on its own personality. The motor characteristic of this bike is so strikingly different than that of the 790, it really is almost unbelievable that it's the same motor. Probably the easiest way I can describe it is super smooth, super refined, and super easy to ride. Those are probably the 3 best descriptions or adjectives that I could give this motor when talking about its difference from the 790. Now really quick, let's take a look at some of the key striking differences between the standard Adventure and the Adventure R. The first thing you might notice is the seat height. The seat height of the Adventure R is about 2 inches taller than that of the standard Adventure. Now that's because of 2 different reasons. Number 1 is going to be the suspension itself. The suspension on the 890R is taller or longer travel than that of the standard Adventure. The second thing we're going to notice is the actual seat itself. This is a 2-piece seat and has a really low bucket here. It's a little bit wider, a little bit flatter, but it is significantly lower than that of the 890R. The 890R seat is a little bit taller in height and longer, so you can move forward and backward in that saddle more so than you can on the touring version of this motorcycle. The windshields are significantly different. Here on the Adventure model, we have a taller touring style windshield versus the smaller or shorter sport windshield we have on the 890R. Now up here near the windshield, another difference is going to be the mirrors. The mirrors are more road touring styled here on the 890 versus the 890R has more of the off-road round style mirror with the metal stem. Makes it just a little bit more resilient when the motorcycle falls over. Oh! Can't stop! Oh! Oh man, it's really soft. Oh. The biggest difference that we're gonna find is in the suspension itself. The 890R has a 48mm Explorer fork on it that's completely adjustable. You can adjust all of the clickers up here on the top of the triple clamp. You can adjust your rebound, you can adjust your dampening. Everything is done right up here with just a few simple clicks. Now moving over to the 890 Adventure, we find an Apex fork. Now this is a phenomenal fork from KTM, but these Apex forks do not have the adjustability that the Explorer forks of the 890 Adventure R do. On the two motorcycles, we have the same size wheels. We have a 21 front and an 18 rear, but you are gonna find a significantly different tire set on each of the machines. We're gonna have the Avon Trail Rider here on the 890. Now I've extensively tested the Trail Rider tire and I find it to be a really good 80-20 tire. It'll do great on gravel roads and get you kind of off the beaten path, but it really doesn't do good in deep mud or really technical type situations. Now that's where the 890R comes in with the Continental TKC 80s. These are a perfect 50-50 plus tire. They're gonna do great on the highway and they're gonna excel off-road. These tires will get you anywhere that you need to go, no matter how far off the beaten path you go. While down there at the wheel, another difference you're going to notice is going to be the fender. We have a traditional adventure style fender on the 890 Adventure versus we have more of the high dirt bike fender on the 890R. And there you have it, guys. That there is our walk around of the KTM 890 Adventure and 890 Adventure R. Both amazing machines from KTM. The 790 took a long time to actually hit the market, but these refinements that they've made on the 890 really have taken this bike to a whole nother level. Now, if you have any further questions about these machines, please leave a comment down below or call the number here at the bottom of the screen, or you can scroll down into the description there and click on our website where you can go to learn about all of the features, specs, and details that these motorcycles have to offer. I'm Kyle Bradshaw. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. If you like what you saw, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more action like this coming directly to your inbox, please hit that subscribe button and more importantly, the notification bell. Until next time, and as always, take care and ride safe out there.